Alright guys, we got some cheerful music in here so that for us to move on to next bit of chapter 4. So, here we go. Looks like it's us and one other person. What we doing now? We hanging out with Monshiro? Yamato's departure had put a lot of strain on the bond between us. But now, with Monshiro here, it feels like we have a whole new pillar of support. His presence has gone a long way towards making things feel a little more like they used to. Which is funny because Yamato and Monshiro have distinctly different personalities. The tension and awkwardness between us has eased, and we're all feeling more positive. The change has made us even more motivated to track down all of the kaleidoscope shards. Monshiro's gentle demeanor makes it hard to believe how agile he is when we're fighting the monsters. It's as though he has been in the manor for years, and he has made a formidable ally. Like 10 years. Hikage and Kageha are still wary, not yet able to trust him completely. But Kurasuba has been acting as a go-between for the rest of us, and we've been spending more and more time sitting and talking together. And grabbing thighs. Apparently. We've been walking all day. I'm so tired. I'm going to sleep well tonight.
Tired? Why?
Because we walked a bunch. That doesn't happen to you, Monshiro? Oh. You don't look that tired.
I'm fine. Not tired at all.
After returning from a foray into the manor, Monshiro and I are standing and facing each other in the hall. I'm totally beat, but he looks like he's just getting started. You've been feeling exhausted for a while, though, girl. I worry about you. He's incredible. He's not even breathing heavily. And he doesn't even flinch when we're fighting monsters.
Benny Yuri? What's wrong?
Huh? Oh, nothing. I was just thinking about how amazing you are.
Amazing?
Yeah, you're always so dependable. I wonder if I'll ever be as strong as you. I mean, not that I'm planning on staying in this manor that long. We're going to complete the kaleidoscope and return to the real world after all. Monshiro gazes at the floor in silence. What's wrong with him? Was it something I said? Monshiro...
Strong.
What?
You don't have to be strong. I was always alone. That's why I'm strong. Benny Yuri, solitude doesn't suit you. You don't need to be strong. I'll protect you.
Monshiro. He stops and starts as he speaks, but the determination in his words strikes at my heart. So cute. How long has he been here all by himself? Even when I ask, he won't tell me. He must have been so lonely. But... you're not alone anymore.
What?
Monshiro, you're not alone anymore. You have us. At the very least, you're a dear friend to me. That's why I want to get stronger. I want you to depend on me. I want to protect you too, Monshiro.
Benny Yuri.
You won't be lonely anymore. I'll always be with you. I take his hands in mine and squeeze them over and over, trying to encourage him. I don't know if the warmth in my hands can reach the deep-seated loneliness inside him, but he seems to accept what I'm saying and doesn't try to take his hands away. Aww, so wholesome. I've been wondering about the ribbon thing, like how he could have our ribbon. I don't know what carries over from reality into this in-between space. But if I'm going to stay on my twin theory, yes, I'm still stuck on it. If I'm going to stay on that theory, I wonder if... I don't know if she got close to Yamato and would, or at least would go with him to visit his brother recently. And I could see her giving her ribbon to his brother. And, like, my mom gave it to me as a good luck charm. So, you know, I want to give this to him. Maybe it'll help him recover, kind of thing. Maybe? I don't know. And that's why there's kind of a connection between all three, because they have spent a lot of time together in a way. I don't know. It's a little sus, that's all. I guess it's time for bed. As I'm getting ready to go to sleep, I suddenly remember. Why are me and Benny Yuri, like, connected by a brain cell? Like, all the time. I'll like, oh yeah, by the way, I wanted to talk about the ribbon. Then she's like, oh yeah, the ribbon. Like, this has happened so much in this game, and I'm just amazed by it. So many times it's happened. Oh, right. I still have Monshiro's ribbon in my skirt. I'd better take it out or it'll get wrinkled. Let's see. I remove the ribbon from my clothes and give it another look. As I look it over, I'm overcome by an odd sense of nostalgia. I feel like I know this ribbon from somewhere. It just feels right in my hand. Weird. What was that? I hear a small noise behind the door and turn to look. Did I just hear something? Is someone there? I place the ribbon on the side table and walk over to the door. Oh, you again, eh? I turn the handle to open it and am greeted by the sight of Monshiro standing and waiting. You taking me to see the boy? Whoa, you scared me! What are you doing here at this hour? Do you need something? What the... He slips through the crack in the open door and into my room, like a cat. Without hesitation, he walks over to my bed and gets under the covers. Sir? Monshiro? That's my bed there. Are you sleepwalking or something? He shakes his head no and looks up at me.
Is it okay?
Is it okay? You mean like sharing my bed? That's a little bit...
Being alone is cold. I was always cold. You're warm, Benny Yuri. I want to be with you. Is it okay? If it's bad, I'll go back.
He shrinks away from me, waiting my response. He's like a stray puppy waiting to be adopted. Ugh. Short of outright shooting him down, I'm totally at a loss for what to do. What am I supposed to do about this? Why is he acting like this all of a sudden? Oh, wait! I wonder if it's because I said, I'll always be with you earlier. I didn't mean it like this. I was thinking about it as an emotional thing. His eyes, peering from behind the mask, look uncertain. I suppose he doesn't really get the idea of personal space. He always gets really close to me when we talk. Maybe he's just starved for human contact. I want to be as strong as he is so he can depend on me. Maybe this is a way I can help him. All right, fine. But only for tonight, okay? Ugh. We'll sleep next to each other, but just for tonight.
Benny Yuri.
I suppose there's no harm if it's Monshiro. All right, make some room for me.
Okay.
I nudge him to move further into the bed and then lie down in the empty space left behind. Aww. He looks so happy. Look, you cannot look at this profile and tell me that doesn't look like Yamato wearing a mask. You can't look me in the eye and convince me otherwise, okay? Also, this is like a really cute picture, I gotta say. I'm very happy they drew this. You made the bed warm, Monshiro. You know, you're plenty warm yourself.
I am?
Yeah. Can't you tell?
No, but my heart feels warm when I'm with you.
Monshiro. Seeking that feeling, he moves in closer to me. It's so adorable, I can't help but crack a smile.
Why are you smiling?
Oh, no reason. Anyways, do you not take your mask off when you go to sleep? Doesn't it make it hard to breathe?
No, I'm fine.
I see. What's going on under his mask? Why does he always hide his face? You're a real mystery, Monshiro. You never answer when I ask you how long you've been here, or where you've lived, and you won't let anyone see your face.
You hate me?
What?
Does it make you hate me?
No, it doesn't. We're friends, after all. I wouldn't hate you for something like that. Don't worry. You can tell me when you're ready. I'll be waiting.
Okay.
I might ask a lot of questions because I'm worried about you. I hope you're okay with that.
I am.
In the stillness of the night, we continue to whisper back and forth to each other. The sound of our words is a comfort to my ears, and before long, I feel myself starting to drift off. I'm getting sleepy.
Beniyuri, are you going to sleep?
Yeah. Sorry. I'm about to pass out.
I will sleep too then. Please don't leave me.
Don't worry. We'll always be together. My eyelids grow still heavier, and I feel myself slipping down the slope to slumber.
Beniyuri, I want to be with you. Always.
Yeah. Together always. We'll get the shards and go back together.
Beniyuri,
Yeah.
I want to be with you.
Mm-hmm.
I can't, though. But just for now.
I feel like he's just told me something incredibly important, but of course I was falling asleep. But my thoughts are already too clouded by sleep, and I don't fully comprehend what he meant. For some reason, I don't think he can leave with us. Okay, I was just about to ask, are we still seeing our boy, by the way? Our beast boy? Because, I hope we haven't forgotten him. A few days later. Or a few days later. So, Monshiro's been getting along better with the others.
Him? How's he pulling that off? He's not exactly a sharer.
Kurasaba has really been looking out for him. Sometimes they play board games together. Monshiro's actually really good at them.
No kidding. Didn't expect that. But hey, I'm glad you're doing alright, Monshiro. Yeah.
Monshiro had been playing with the butterflies, but he stops for a moment to nod. He then goes right back to chasing butterflies.
Is he really listening? Sometimes I think he's just nodding and not really paying attention.
He does seem to be having fun, though. At the end of the day, I think he really likes you, Yamato.
Huh?
He likes being near you. He's much more relaxed now than he is at the hideout.
I don't get it. I didn't do anything to make him like me.
But there's no doubt that he acts totally different when he's here. He must be happy because we haven't come by here in a while. Oh, by the way.
Yeah.
I'm sorry I couldn't drop by recently.
Something happened.
Everyone's been going to bed kinda late recently. I haven't been able to slip out of the room.
Gotcha.
Do you still not want to come back, Yamato? If you did, we could see each other every day. And I'll bet Monshiro and Hokage would be happy too. Hokage is waiting for you. He might not show it, but I think he's really worried about where you've gone.
Yeah. I guess he is. But not yet. Not now. I can't yet.
Yamato. I still don't know why, but Yamato is refusing to show himself to the others. Whoops. I wish I could at least tell Hokage where he is. Hearing Yamato's dejected mumbling, Monshiro comes over and moves in close to him. And then... Oh! What's happening?
Whoa! What are you doing?
Suddenly, he starts furiously rubbing his hand all over Yamato's head. I think his brotherly instinct kicked in.
Oh! Ouch! Yo, back off! There's better ways to pick a fight, you know! Yamato.
No, he's not trying to fight. He doesn't want to fight. I think he was trying to comfort you.
Ow! In what world is grabbing a guy's head and yanking it around comforting?
Well, apparently this one. It seems like he's got some trouble gauging the appropriate distance to keep from people. When he's talking to Kurosaba, he gets right up in his face, but stands pretty far away when it's Hokage. I guess he really isn't used to interacting with others.
Gah! That's enough, Monshiro! I get it, seriously! Okay.
Yamato sighs loudly, fixing his mussed-up hair back into place.
So, not that good with the whole space thing, huh? I've always been alone, so no. What do you mean by space? Am I strange? Ah, gotcha. Guess you really wouldn't know if you've never had to deal with people. Yeah.
As if reminded of himself, Yamato smiles. He must have felt lonely being here all by himself, and yet he still won't come back.
Okay, pay attention. If you want to make someone feel better, this is how you do it. Oh.
He rests his large hand on top of Monshiro's head. Head pat. Monshiro stares ahead as Yamato strokes his hair, a comfortable expression spreading across his face.
Hokage and Kageha are a little edgy around you now, but they'll come around eventually.
It'll definitely work out. Right, Monshiro? Monshiro remains silent and continues to allow Yamato to pat the top of his head. Aw, that's so cute. So wholesome.
Oh yeah. You guys ever go to that room?
Just as we're about to return, Yamato drops a question on us. What room?
On the second floor. Got a bunch of bookshelves lining the walls. Documents and papers all over. It's a huge mess.
Bookshelves? So it's like a study?
Could be. I got nothing better to do all day, so I've just been roaming around the manor. And that room, it's like... weird. The way it looks makes me think somebody's actually been using it.
Huh? You mean there are other people living here besides us? Could it be Usagi? Or maybe... the Master? My stomach twists into knots at the thought of it.
The door was open, so I took a peek inside. Saw some black butterflies around, though, so I decided to get out of there.
No, I've never been there. Do you have any idea what it could be, Monshiro?
No.
Even he doesn't know, and he's been here for a long time.
Well, it could be something. Or it might be nothing. Either way, I'd say check it out.
Okay, I'll keep that in mind. Maybe me and Monshiro can go check it out. Our exploration teams change every day. The next time we go out, I'm paired with Hokage. Well, it's been a while. This is the first time Monshiro won't be with me. He looked a little sad, like a bird ripped away from its nest. When Kurosaba and Kageha led him away, he kept looking back at me. Compared to the first floor, which we've mapped out pretty well, the second floor is basically unexplored. Hokage and I decide to make our way up the central stairs in the entrance hall. I'm hoping I might be able to find that study that Yamato mentioned. He mentioned that there were traces of someone having been there, and I just can't get that thought out of my mind. Who could it be? And what could they have been doing there? These thoughts bubbling in my mind, Hokage and I continue on into the depths of the manor. As we walk, I'm careful to keep one eye on the seemingly endless wall of masks. I can't find that room Yamato was talking about. If Yamato found it, it must be behind a secret door or something, like the greenhouse. The doors are positioned at regular intervals on the wall, and I test the handle of each one as we pass by. Each and every one of them is locked. I let out a sigh every time I hear the same obnoxious rattle as I pull on the handle. I should have asked for more details. I guess it makes sense that it'd be hard to find, though. I only heard about it yesterday.
You're awfully gung-ho today, Beniyuri. Are you looking for something in particular?
What? I turn to face Hokage. His arms are folded and his eyes bore into me. Problem?
You normally look hunched and unreliable when we're out exploring, but today you're standing up straight. It's like you have some kind of goal in mind.
Oh, no real reason. I'm always trying to do my best to find the shards.
Is that so?
Yeah.
Uh-huh.
His doubtful look makes me break into a cold sweat. If I tell him I'm looking for the study, he's gonna ask me where I got the information. I don't think I'd be able to keep Yamato a secret anymore if he did. I've gotta make something up. I just mean that it's getting kinda cold out here, you know? I just want to make sure we get something out of this trip before night falls. He's staring daggers at me. Anyways, let's hurry! Come on! I force the end of the conversation and start walking again. I'm a little nervous, not gonna lie. Kinda nervous about this. We continue pressing onward down the hall. To the left and to the right, the decor all seems to blend together. I can't shake the feeling that we're going in circles. I want something to change, but I also don't want anything to happen. The contradiction makes me laugh at myself. Hey, what's that? I spot a door just ahead of us open just a crack. Through the thin gap, I see books piled high. Could that be the study? Hokage, come here! Oh, it's a laboratory. It has a Beatrice skeleton. And a butterfly map. Interesting. What else we have in here? Telescope. Lots and lots of butterflies on the wall. And definitely lots of books. Okay. I enter the room and my eyes go wide. Definitely some kind of laboratory. Books, books, books. No matter where I look, the room is overflowing with books of every kind. Shelves line the circumference of the room, stretching all the way up to the ceiling. Each of them is jam-packed full of books. Wow, there's so many. Looking up at them, it's like I'm drowning in a sea of books. Nearly drowning among them, I turn around and see Hokage observing the room, a serious look on his face. How interesting finding a room like this. It looks like a study, doesn't it?
Yeah, it looks like it, so it probably is.
This has to be the room Yamato was talking about. With an abundance of caution, I walk towards the center of the room. Books and documents are scattered all over, and I do my best to avoid tripping over them as I walk towards the desk situated in the study's furthest corner. I look over the things on top of it. He was right. It looks like somebody's been here. It's definitely laid out as though whoever it is plans on coming back. The pencil case has been left open. A fountain pen has rolled off to one corner. A hastily scribbled note. And amongst it all, what bears the strongest sign of its owner is a single book lying by itself. What's this book? It looks like some kind of manuscript. Something about its cover seems off. It feels somehow ominous, and next, Okay, I'm a little nervous because I have been warned, thanks to Mara, that bad ending is in chapter 4. And we're still in chapter 4, so I can't breathe easy yet. I'm just gonna double check the flowchart to make sure I'm still in 4. Okay, there's a definite branching here. Hallway day. I don't think I should look at it with Hokage here. I'm nervous. I'm nervous about exploring this with Hokage here. It's probably uncalled for. This might not even be the choice that's the bad ending, but I'm gonna play it safe and not pick up the book and hope for the best. Instinctively, I turn away from the book. I just have a feeling it's something I shouldn't be looking at. Now I wonder if I should have looked at it. I cast my gaze elsewhere around the room, trying to calm the vague sense of unease gripping me. The room is dimly lit, and it's hard to see what's in it if I don't look carefully. I also notice, I think this is the only room that's completely black and white. Like there's no color pops in here at all. Hey, what's that? Amidst the darkness, I notice something giving off a faint glow. It's an old piece of paper stuck to the side of the desk with a thumbtack. The burned paper has both white and black butterflies drawn on it. Is it some kind of decorative woodblock print? After taking a closer look, I quickly reconsider. The edge of the paper is soft and torn, as though it were ripped out of something. Some kind of illustration, maybe? They could have torn it out of whatever it was in and hung it here. I move a little closer so I can examine it. There are 2 butterflies depicted. A black one, hovering close to the ground, and a white one fluttering down from the sky. Obviously, they aren't actually moving, but it's plain to see that they're meant to be flitting playfully through the air. It's such a happy image, like they're dancing a waltz. Hey, Hokage, take a look here. Isn't it a pretty picture? Hokage? I point at the picture as I turn to look at Hokage. What's he doing over there? He's standing next to a shelf some distance away, staring hard at something. Hokage, is something wrong? Ah! Directly in front of him is an old picture frame. However, every person in the photo has been blotted out. Okay. What is this? It's so creepy. One of the people in the photo is wearing a kimono. What an old photo. Is this from the Taisho era? Meiji? Or maybe even before that? Hey, what's this? There is a color photo laid bare without a frame on the shelf. I pick it up and take a look at it. This one's newer. There's a little kid in it. Say, Hokage. Just as I'm about to ask a question. Well? Ah! What was that?
It came from outside. Seems pretty close by, too.
Hokage closes his eyes in concentration and his gun materializes in his hand. Are we fighting again? He grips it tightly and signals to me with his eyes.
Can you do this?
Yeah, I've got this. I nod at him and slip the photo into my pocket. Good thinking, girl. I hold my hand out and close my eyes and my own gun takes form. Weapons in hand, we head out into the hall to face the threat. Save? We saving? Oh, come on, it was so little! You gave me so little, and now you want me to watch another 4? And then there's gonna be another break? Good gravy, guys. Come on, no, that's so rude. Okay, what do we have? I think I'm gonna have to, like, actually watch some of the stuff, probably. Yeah, I'm gonna have to pick, like, some with the guys, because I don't see anything else. Doesn't look like we unlocked anything that I can see. Yeah, there's this one, this little bit didn't actually unlock a story that we should watch that I can tell, so I'm just gonna have to... Well, if we have 4 to watch, maybe we should watch one of each of the guys next time. I can't believe already? Sheesh. Welp. Alright, next time. I can't believe it. I was getting so invested in the study and things. Oh, man. Alright. Until next time, guys.